So you got a bad haircut, what do you do now? Well, as a professional stylist for over 30-something years, I can tell you that not only is it very emotional for you as the client, but when we as professionals get word that we screwed up or botched up a haircut, like you call up the salon or you call up the barber shop and, hey, you know, receptionist Steven, he messed up my hair, man. My hair looks awful. Oh my God. And then the receptionist goes and tells me or tells the professional, hey, we got a, you know, unhappy client on the phone. You screwed up their hair, okay? We go into panic attack mode. So it goes both ways for the hardcore emotions because we want to do as good a job as possible. And I know you as the client want to receive what you're paying for, a good haircut. So now let's get into the technical aspects of this because the emotional is definitely something that I need to bring up. And, you know, on behalf of all professionals, we do try our best, all right? So you get a bad haircut. A lot of times you yourself know when you're in the chair getting the service done, you'll see if all of a sudden, and I have witnessed this, you get that first snip and you're like, wait a minute, I wanted a ½ inch cut off and they just chopped off 4 inches of, oh my gosh, what just happened? What did I just witness? I literally witnessed a crime happening right in front of my face. 911 hair emergency, all right? Let me know in the comments below if that's happened. If you've witnessed, or another example, right? Say, you know, take my hair, for example. You know, if I use a razor or you're getting a, you know, a skin fade or something. Or no, let's just say you're getting a normal haircut and they take out the clippers and normally you get like a number 3 guard or a 4 guard. They decide to use no guard whatsoever and you're getting this length up to here and you're like, oh, and right away, wait a minute, what are you doing? This is way too short. Oh my gosh, you start to freak out. You witness it right away. Unfortunately, what you can do is you can stop them right away. But if you have a patch from here to here that literally is like 0 guard and you normally get like a 2 or 3, you're gonna have to let that grow in. Now, it may take a week, 2 weeks to grow in, or you let them complete the haircut and you get it super skin tight, super short, and they continue on with the haircut and you're just like, oh my gosh. So it really depends on the situation because yes, the hair will grow back. It just really depends on can you really like stand that haircut? Can you wear that haircut for a week, 2 weeks until it grows in to where you normally would get it? That depends on you. It depends on your job. It depends on your comfort level because yes, it will grow back. So would you rather see a patch of hair from here to here that's really short? It's up to you. It may take 3 or 4 days for it to look a little bit, you know, blended in. So there it is. Now, again, if you see them and you have to pay close attention to the clipper guard. If you go in for a haircut, you normally get a number 3, a number 4. Remind them. Say, hey, look, I usually start with, and if they're cutting your hair, or they've been cutting your hair for like 5 years, 3 months, 4 months, whatever it is, they should know. Always remind them, especially if they say, oh, we're doing the usual, the same thing, yeah. Tell them, okay, I normally get a number 3 guard on the sides. You can double check the clippers, like, hey, just want to double check, that's a 3. I've had a bad experience. Yes, it's a 3, no problem. Make sure you double check. And if you see something on the clipper, like, oh, wait a minute, you're not using a guard? Nuh-uh, you have to stop, put the guard on, that's it. Take control before it's too late, and you can fix it from happening. Now, if you're a female or you're someone who even has longer hair, again, you let them know, listen, I'm only looking for a ½ inch, no more than this. So you can show them saying, I only want, you know, my hair's down to here. I barely want to see anything coming off. Just clean up the dead ends, you know, and you could even say, hey, look, can I see how much is cut off? A lot of times people get scissor happy. You tell them you want this, next thing you know, they're chopping this off. You need to make sure you verbalize what you are looking for. And again, Let me know in the comments below if you have been very vocal about what you're looking for and the professional just doesn't listen. I know that's happened because I've seen comments. Now, what do? Okay? You get a really, really bad haircut and you go home and notice it there. Now you're out of the shop, you're out of the salon, you think it looks good, but you go home and you go, oh my gosh, this is like completely uneven on top. You can take matters into your own hands, but here's what I suggest. You have every right, especially because you paid for this service, you have every right to go in, you can call first, then go back in once it's approved, but call up and say, hey, listen, my name is Steven, my name is Mike, Mary, whatever your name is, I was just there an hour ago, my stylist or my barber was so-and-so, I got home, it's completely uneven on top, like it's awful, it's very uneven, I need to have this fixed, and today I want it fixed. I don't want to wait 2 weeks, I want to come back and get it fixed. If not, I want my money back and I have to go somewhere else. I don't care. So they don't want to have a scene happen and they will try to fit you in. The problem is you go back in, that person may be working with another client, but they have to then explain to this client, hey, listen, or if they're really good, they can excuse themselves, say, hey, listen, excuse me, I have another client, just 2 seconds, I'll be right back. I got to fix something up, and they should come over and, now if they rush you, if they leave their client, run over, take 2 seconds, try to fix it, and it's still not even better, I want my money back, that's it, I'm never coming here again, I want my money back. You could do that, or, you could say, hey, look, talk to them privately, listen, man, it's very uneven when you show them, when I comb it up like this, look the lengths are so off, like it's awful. I need you to fix this. They can say to you, all right, listen, I got to finish my client now. If you can wait a half an hour, 15 minutes, trust me, I won't even, there's no charge. I'll fix it. I want to make sure it's perfect. Just please bear with me. I'm with another client. They can explain to you and just cut them some slack because, if that happened to you, you don't want to get your service, time taken away. Let them finish and then get back to you. If you can't do that, and it's so bad, you can watch some of my tutorials and you can see how, I hold up the hair to make sure it's even and balanced. You do that on your own risk. But you have every right to call that place back up and say, hey, look, you have to fix this. There's a chance that, yes, they could screw it up even more because I've seen that, or they could just balance it out, fix it, and you're good to go. It's up to you. Now, this is the last part. It's up to you if you want to trust them to go back to them for one last time or, to continue going up with them. Just remind them, say, hey, look, last time I was here, it was super uneven on top. Before you leave, make sure you check this. I've actually had clients in the past, literally, they're like this, checking the balance. I'm like, whoa, what do you, they're so particular about how their hair is that I'm like, I would get major anxiety knowing that person was coming in because they would check everything and makes perfect. I'm like, look, I'm trying my best to make it perfect. And then if it's perfect, thank God, they're gone. The panic attack goes away and you can enjoy the rest of your day. But if it's something where you may be able to fix it yourself, try at your own risk. If it's something that, there's a little piece of hair around the ear. Okay, you have your own trimmers at home, skim them right around the ear, you can, or they missed a piece of ear hair or something like that, or the grooming, they didn't get a piece here, you can do it yourself. Okay, no problem. But just always remind them, say, hey, look, last time I was here, there's a couple things that were off, and then you just watch them like a hawk, make sure they do a good job before you leave, make sure it's perfect, and there you go. So I know it's not the easiest. Nobody wants a bad haircut. Nobody wants to go through this. But from a professional standpoint, those are your options. And, let me know in the comments below what experiences you have had. How did you get your hair fixed if you did have something, happen to you? I'd love to know in the comments, and we'd all love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, use code YouTube20, that's YouTube20 at shop.thesalonguy.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.